Hello, beautiful people. You are very most welcome to my very first YouTube episode of Becoming Her with Claire. You know, I'm also in that process of becoming that girl, and I am so happy and I'm glad that I'm getting a chance to share my journey and my experience with you. We are becoming her. We are becoming that woman that we always desire to be in the future, of course, with me and on this very YouTube channel. Ndi musanyufu nnyo okwogerako nammwe mostly abawala abakula, abavubuka abakula, even everyone tugenda kuba tuyigira ku page yaffe. Well, today's topic is about what it's called starting before you are ready. I believe most of us are waiting for something. We are waiting for support. Like, for example, I, for one, nzenga nachinomu, ninda sponsorship, ninda support, because I applied for my master's, naye sirina funding, sina sente. So I'm waiting. And of course, in that waiting process, I am trying different things. Ndigezaako reaching out ku bantu ab'enjawulo. Nga naye nammwe nga mukimanyi, it is not something easy to get sponsorship, but I am ready. I have the admission. I have a partial scholarship. This is a big opportunity. Naye sirina funding. And I'm waiting as I am praying and as I'm believing God. Some of us are waiting for confidence. I, for one, I lack confidence. I've been procrastinating, but then I always wanted to start a YouTube channel. Naye bulijjo nyongezaayo, ngenda kola li. Katorayo nengamba Claire, you know what? When will you wait for the perfect time? When are you going to wait for the perfect machines? Start with what you have. So I started. Some of us are waiting for perfect opportunities, waiting for life to just become easier. But I have this question. But what if the right time never comes? Wataka kaseera kulinda tekatuuka oba ne katwala obudde. Remember, time is money. Time wasted is never. Buli kadde koomala tekagenda kudda. Muzanyisa obudde. So what if something that you're waiting for akadda kukalwawo okutuuka? And what if the only way forward is to start with what you have? Young girls, abakamaliriza senior 6. Some of you, you're lucky, your parents balina sente babaweerera, but you don't even trying to do your best mukola bye mwagala, and it is not really good. Apparently, you okay, but mukaseera akajjaawo, you will regret. You will regret. So start with what you have. Me, this has always been my story. I grew up from Lugazi, but there were times when things were not easy in my life. And just like many young people, I had dreams, but I didn't always have the resources with me. There were moments in school when I needed school fees, when I needed scholastic materials, when I needed support, like mental support, and things were just difficult on my side. And I want to take this opportunity okwebaza Ininet. Waliwo kitongole bali bakiyita Ininet oba International Needs Uganda. These people took me in nga ndi mwana mto. Ne batandika okumpera, they got me a sponsor. Ne tandika okuva nga ndi mu P1, P2, paka university bana abantu bamperedde. And I just pray Mukama anyambe anzigulirewo ekkubo. Waliwo abantu abamu benjagala okwebaza mu bulamu nga bambeereddewo kubanga nkyali muto, abantu ba Ininet Uganda, abantu St. Lawrence University, Mpoma Royal College. Like, what were we to, this people made things easier for me. Nange, I didn't give up. I always looked for opportunities. But one thing I learned from all this is that if you keep waiting for everything to be perfect, or if I kept waiting for everything to be perfect, I would be stuck. Perhaps I would be stuck in Lugazi. I couldn't always wait for my parents to have enough money to take me to school before I took the next steps. Sometimes I had to look for opportunities and ask questions, apply for different things, just like right now. I want to go back for my master's. Njagala kugenda for my master's in the US or in the UK. I have been applying to different universities and I have been admitted. But admittings, I don't have funding. So there is this particular university that I applied to, bampadde partial scholarship of 33k. emitwalo esatu mu enkumi ssatu ejja $, ne bampa ne employment ku ssomero, but the only thing that is keeping me stuck here is the remaining funding, proof of funding, sijirina. But I'm waiting as I'm looking for opportunities. Wachinagana, I will love to. Was it scary? Yes. Did I have answers? No. But I kept going. And I'm looking back today. I am grateful I didn't allow my circumstances to stop me from becoming what I want. I didn't allow my circumstances. Saganya mbera gye nalimu kukola ki kunziza mabega. But I just kept going. And sometimes tulowooza nti abantu abali successful, they have everything figured out before they start. No, we are wrong. The truth is, many of them were afraid. Many of them were struggling to, and many of them simply needed to decide to take on any next step before having everything or anything figured out. Now, I want us to talk about faith. Honestly speaking, there were moments when all I had was prayer. The moments when I did not know where the next opportunity is going to come from, the moment where my relationship always ended, the moments where I was discouraged, the moments when I had a lot of questions. I mean, when my dad died last year, I had a lot of questions, but everything I put in prayer. I found strength. Not because and this is not because every prayer was successful, no, but because prayer reminded me that I was not carrying everything alone. God was always there by my side. God always fought for me. God gave me strength to go through everything. So in the season of waiting, you should always pray. Do not forget prayer. I want to speak to a girl that is watching or maybe listening and feels behind in life. Maybe your friends seem to be moving faster than you are. Oli yokola bibyo, oli made ebintu kale tobitegeera. Or maybe you're still looking for a job toina mulimu oli waka. Or maybe you're still struggling to pay for school, like abali ku university. Just like me, I used to struggle to pay my tuition. Or maybe you're trying to build something, or maybe a brand, or maybe you're trying to come up with a business, but nobody seems to notice. Please hear me out. Your journey is still valid. Your story is being written. You're leaving a legacy. You're creating your own story. And let me tell you something. Do not always compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. You're still at chapter 1. You're still figuring out things. You're comparing to yourself to Zari, who has made millions of money. You're 20 years, 26, 30. You're comparing to a girl who is beautiful, yourself to a girl who is beautiful. Don't compare yourself when you're still at chapter 1. Like me, I'm still at chapter 1. I cannot compare myself to someone who has a business earning omutwalo olunaku. And another thing that has also shaped my journey is relationships. Sometimes we enter relationships thinking or hoping they will complete us. Sometimes we think that this man is going to fix my loneliness. This man is going to fix my insecurities. This man is going to fix my problems. Who lies? Tewali musajja agenda kufixinga anything. Nowadays men bagala omukyala nga naye alinako waali. Make your life better. Make your life better. And another lesson that I've learned is that becoming the woman you want starts within yourself. It starts within you. A relationship can only support you, but it cannot become your entire identity. People come and go. Men come and go. Some leave like for good. Some teach us lessons. Like I believe most of you have learnt lessons. Some men become blessings. We have seen girls making it in life because of a guy, just one guy. But through it all, You must never lose yourself, girl. Don't lose yourself. You must never stop building your own dreams. You must never stop investing in yourself, investing in that skill. Invest in that skill. Maybe editing, photography, videography, hairdressing, makeup, skin, what. Invest in yourself. So if you're watching me today and if you're probably listening to me today and you feel like you're tired, you feel discouraged or stuck, I want to encourage you. Keep going, keep applying, keep believing, keep studying, keep learning, keep showing up, and above all, keep praying. Like I said, you can never go wrong with prayer. Put everything to God in prayer. The woman you're becoming is being built in these very moments. Not only when you succeed, not only when you achieve the goals you desire, but even now in the season of waiting, in the struggle, in the maintaining, you're creating a story. You're becoming that woman. And one day you will just look back and realize that the seasons you went through were just like building you, but they were not breaking. So if you're watching me today and if you're probably listening to me today and you feel like you're tired, you feel discouraged or stuck, I want to encourage you. Keep going, keep applying, keep believing, keep studying, keep learning, keep showing up, and above all, keep praying. Like I said, you can never go wrong with prayer. Put everything to God in prayer. The woman you're becoming is being built in these very moments. Not only when you succeed, not only when you achieve the goals you desire, but even now in the season of waiting, in the struggle, in the maintaining, you're creating a story. You're becoming that woman. And one day you will just look back and realize that the seasons you went through were just like building you, but they were not breaking. Thank you so much for watching our very first episode of Becoming Her with Claire on our YouTube channel. And I hope this conversation has encouraged someone out there. Remember, you don't always need to have everything figured out to start something. You can always start with what you have. Okay? Keep becoming, keep growing, keep believing, and keep praying. Until next time, take care of yourself, keep hopeful, and becoming her with Claire. Bye for now.